There's a fire that once lived in this room. Now it's just dust and shadows in bloom. You left your heart like an unlit flame, and I've been drinking just to whisper your name. This bottle don't lie, it remembers it all. The nights we flew and the nights we'd fall. I see your smile in the amber glow, but it fades too fast, like the dreams I let go. Now there's ashes in the bottle, smoke in the air. Love like ours don't just disappear. It burns then lingers, slow and cruel, like a lesson taught by a broken rule. I toast to the past, though it don't taste right. Just ashes in the bottle every lonely night. The jukebox plays what I can't forget. A melody soaked in heartbreak and sweat. Your perfume still fights with the whiskey sting, and both of them win when the sorrow sings. The two to the past, though it don't taste right. Just ashes in the bottle every lonely night. I trade this silence for one last fight, one last word in the heat of night. But all we built is now smoke and scars, and this glass holds more truth than we ever were. Final, there's ashes in the bottle and no flame left. You took the light and you took what's best, but I still pour like I'm not alone. Still call your name like you might come home. The fire is gone, but it don't feel right. Still drinking from ashes every damn night. One last sip, one last breath, but even love can burn itself to death. Neon fades into the smoky night. Whiskey pours beneath the dim bar light. Guitar hums a story slow and true. Every note a piece of you. Fingers trace the strings with weary hands, haunted by the past no one understands. The melody drifts like a lonely sigh. In the silence I hear you cry. Last call at turns morning round. The clock keeps ticking, but time stands still, caught in the rhythm of this aching thrill. Pour me one more, let the pain release. In this slow dance, I find my peace. Tonight I'm lost beneath the stars. The whiskey flows, the music stays in the echoes of these bluesy days. The clock struck 12, but I'm still here, with nothing but smoke and an old chandelier. The stool beside me ain't been touched in days, since you walked out, taking the light with your gaze. Your coat's still hanging on that rusted nail, and the scent of your perfume rides the midnight gale. I poured you a glass like I used to do, but the chair don't smile and the glass stays full too. This is midnight's last song, and it's playing for two. One for the silence and one for you. The guitar cries where your whisper once laid, and the echoes dance in the notes I played. I ain't got tomorrow, just this moment gone wrong. So I'm drowning your memory in midnight's last song. I lit a match just to watch it die, like the flame we held, choked by goodbye. And this old bar knows the story too well. Another man drinking his way through hell. It'd be minor and slow, a trembling note from the soul below. And I'd play it again, though I know it won't heal some truths only a slow song can feel. to the ghost he can't lose. A cigarette with a flame from the past. Thought I'd forget you, but nothing burns that fast. Sky is full of stars I can't reach no more, and your voice still knocks on my whiskey-soaked door. I tried new towns, new names, and new nights, but your shadow shows up in neon lights. Every bar stool feels like the one you left, and the moon don't shine, it just reminds me of theft. You're the burnt side of the moon I can't unsee, a love that scorched the soul right out of me. You're gone like the smoke, but the fire remains in every slow chord and midnight rain. Some hearts don't break, they just fade too soon, like drinking alone under the burned side of the moon. There's an old record playing some forgotten blues, and each note cuts deeper like old lovers do. I pour another, let the silence speak, 'cause I've run out of lies to tell this week. And I kept reaching like a fool to the flame. Now I sit with my drink and whisper your name. You're the burnt side of the moon I still chase, even though I know I'll never find your face. Just reflections in bottles, ghosts in glass. Every love I touch just don't seem to last. So I play these blues in a lonesome saloon, still dreaming beneath the burnt side of the moon. The night don't end, it just moves slow. Some love, like scars, never let go. Street lights flicker in the evening rain. Whiskey whispers soothe my pain. Electric strings hum a velvet tune, lost inside this smoky room. beneath the neon glow. Old memories in the undertow. A slow guitar cries soft and low, playing songs only night could know. Blue hour on Bourbon Street, where heartache and the whiskey meet. Guitar sings the blues so deep, lulling souls who can't find sleep. Pour me one more, let time retreat. In this blue hour on Bourbon Sea. Fingers trace the frets with gentle care. Every note a breath of despair. But in the haze I find my peace. In every chord a sweet release. Maybe morning will break the spell, but for now I'm under its spell. The whiskey burns, the music flows, in this night where the river knows. Blue hour on Bourbon Street, where heartache and the whiskey meet. Guitar sings the blues so deep, lulling soul. The bar is dim, the smoke curls slow. I'm chasing shadows where you used to go. The glass is half full, but the night feels dry. Since you left, I've been learning how to lie. Every sip's a story I can't forget, of love that's gone but won't let me rest. I hear your laugh in the old jukebox tune, calling me back to yesterday's moon. This is the last call for yesterday, where love reached drowned in amber haze. a fading song. And in this silence, I don't belong. But the whiskey burns and the blues remain, like a soft fire easing the pain. That refuse to stray. So here's to the nights we thought would last, and the broken hearts that hold the past. This is the last call for yesterday, where love and loss come out to play. What words can't say, and I drown the pain in slow decay. Pour me another before I stray. It's the last cup. The lights are low, but my thoughts still burn. You left hours ago, but I ain't learned. This chair don't rock, but my heart sure shakes. Lord, give me one more night to break. Your glass is still full, untouched, untouched, like the promises we leaned on too much. I keep talking to the space you filled, but the silence just drinks what the whiskey spilled. Give me one more night to break, slow and clean, to drown in the echoes of what might have been. Let the strings cry out what I can't fake. Let the blues have their turn, let the bottle ache. Don't ask me to mend or bend or fake. Just give me one more night to break. Your coat on the hook still holds your shape. I ain't moved it, that's my escape. I play your song and let it bleed, like love that's lost what it used to need. it's my escape. I play your song and let it bleed, like love that's lost, what it used to need. Guitar. Tem turtides in music from Turtle. Son, they say healing comes when the night is through, but I don't want the The velvet night falls soft and slow, where the amber rivers flow. Strings hum low beneath the stars, carrying wounds and old scars. Whiskey burns like a quiet flame, calling out an old man's name. Guitar weeps a gentle cry, echoes linger, never die. Velvet nights and whiskey tides, where the lonely heart confides. Electric strings tell tales of old, of love lost and dreams untold. Pour me another, time unwinds in velvet nights and whiskey tides. Smoke curls round a faded light, dancing shadows in the night. Every note a whispered prayer, floating softly through the air. But for now I hold belief in every chord, a whispered praying that soothes the soul and numbs the pain. Velvet nights and whiskey tides, where the lonely heart confides. Electric strings tell tales of old, of love lost and dreams untold. Pour me another, time unwinds in velvet nights and whiskey tides. The night fades slow, but the music stays in whiskey tides and velvet haze. Strings playing songs of what the silence brings. The whiskey burns, but it won't heal the pain. Every drop reminds me of your name. Neon lights flicker, shadows guitar cry what words can't say. In every note I drift away. Hold me tight in this endless fight, with broken strings and bitter nights. The city sleeps, but my heart's awake, caught in the rhythm of the choices we make. I pour another, chasing the past, but some pains are too deep to last. Someday the dawn will shine, but tonight the darkness feels divine. The whiskey flows, the music plays, to heal the wounds of yesterday. Glass till the night fades and the pain won't last. The ashtray's full and my soul's half gone. Been sitting here since the jukebox played our song. Bottles got stories it ain't finished telling, and I've got a heart that won't stop yelling. Street light flickers like a nervous flame. Your perfume lingers, but you ain't stayed. Mirror shows a man I barely know, drinking to forget what he can let go. This is the last pour before dawn, and the been broken, just like me. Ticking lies into eternity. Bartender don't talk, he just understands. Sliding the bottle with a heavy hand. If I had one more try, I'd waste it the same. Some hearts ain't built to play love's game. But damn if that fire didn't feel so right, even as it burned straight through the night. Final, the last pour before dawn. The light's coming, but the feeling's not gone. These chords keep humming your name so low, like a prayer in a barroom only angels know. Dusty road beneath a fading sky, whiskey burning as the night drifts by. Electric guitar hums soft and low, telling secrets only loners know. Footsteps echo on the wooden floor, memories knocking at the back door. Strings bend slow with a soulful cry, like the smoke that curls and says goodbye. Slow burn on a dusty road, where the blues and the whiskey flow. Guitar's voice in the midnight haze, washing down those old lost days. Pour me one more, let the story unfold in this slow burn on a dusty road. Moonlight shadows dancing through the room, fingers trace the lines of forgotten tunes. Every chord's a faded scar, guiding me back to where you are. seeing you clear as day. The ice swirls like memories that won't melt away. You left your ring on the counter, in silence in the hall. Now I drink to the echoes that still answer when I call. The rain taps like questions I never asked out loud, and the wind's got a whisper that sounds just like your doubt. I lit a fire in the corner, but this room stays cold. Ain't nothing warms a man when the truth takes hold. Through this wispy window, I see every mistake, the words I should have said, the hearts I let break. There's a ghost in the bottle, and she's wearing your face, pouring regrets in a slow, bitter grace. No escape from what I already know. I'm just looking at my life through a whiskey window. The chair where you read still creaks like your side, and the mirror won't lie when I try to deny. Your lipstick still faint on that old coffee cup. I should throw it away, but I ain't that They say time will heal, but time just drinks with me. We toast to the moments we'll never get to be. The clock keeps ticking, but the pain don't fade. It just learns to live in the mess we made. Final this whiskey window, I still see you leave. Your back turned slow, like you hoped I'd believe that love ain't enough when a man won't change. Now I sit with this bottle, broken and strange. I raise a glass to the one I let go, forever framed in my whiskey window. One last sip, one last. There's dust on the frets and silence on the string. Since you walked out, this old guitar don't sing. The bar's still open, but I don't belong. Just sitting in the corner, trying to write you a song. Bartender nights, he's seen this before. Another fool with a bottle and a heart on the floor. I drink slow like it might change the past, but the blues don't bargain, they just outlast. Now there's dust on the frets and just a broken song and dust on the fret. You said love needs more than a melody line, but all I had were verses and borrowed time. I never learned how to speak your pain, so now I speak to shadows and pour the rain. Could rewind, I'd hold every note, tune my soul to the words I never wrote. But some ballads end before the refrain, and some hearts don't play through the pain. Still strumming sorrow with dust on the frets. Just one last chord, and I'll let it die. This old guitar still remembers your goodbye. Clock ticks slow, shadows crawl on the wall. Empty streets whisper, but I don't hear it all. Your memory lingers like smoke in the air, and my heart's pouring out into this midnight glass somewhere. The bar's almost empty, but the pain's full inside. I'm chasing the ghosts that in silence hide. Your laughter still haunts like a fading song, playing on repeat all night long. Midnight glass and faded dream, whiskey's warmth and silent screams. Every note the guitar plays tells the tale of forgotten days. Hold me close in this lonely scene, with my midnight glass and faded dream. The city sleeps, but my mind's wide awake, trapped in the haze of the choices I make. I pour another hope in a drown, but the blues keep calling, won't just me and the silence and this half-forgotten band. The jukebox plays a memory, but it don't play it right. I light another cigarette, drown the ghost in neon light. Smoke in my glass and your name in the air. The burn in my chest says you're still somewhere. This whiskey don't lie, and neither do tears. I'm talking to shadows I ain't seen in years. So pour me another, let the blues take the lead. In this bar where my heart break and guitar bleed. Clock's been stuck on midnight, but time keeps moving slow. Bartender knows the drill. He don't ask, he just pours. Outside the rain is humming, a low and lonesome sound, like your heels down the hallway when you walked out of town. In my lungs with every drag I pass, but I strike that match again, even knowing the end. 'Cause some blues are worth drinking through again and again. Funk in my glass, like your breath on my skin. These walls remember every place you've been. The night plays a tune only heartbreak can sing, a slow dance in silence with whiskey and sting. So leave me right here where the memories feed me, and this blues where the pain's all I need. Don't come back, but don't let me forget. Underneath the dim lights glow, where the broken hearted go. The bottle's full, but my soul's running dry. Every chord's a whisper, every note a sigh. The hum of strings, a velvet pain, echoes softly like midnight rain. I'm lost in shadows, caught in between the whiskey dreams and the silent scene. With Guitar sings a lullaby for the lost, paying love's bitter cost. In every note, a tale untold, whispers beneath the bar in the cold. The night wears on, but I stay behind, tracing memories that time left blind. A gentle touch, a fading flame, a quiet song that calls your name. Tonight I'm tangled in your eyes. The whiskey burns, but so does the truth. In the silence of this lonely room, final whispers beneath the bar, soft and slow, where the blues and whiskey flow. Guitar sings a lullaby for the lost, paying love's bitter cost. In every note, a tale untold, whisper. But the memories spin like smoke from a cigarette that never ends. The bottle leans where your picture once stood. Now it's just bourbon and bad news for good. I swore I'd stop chasing ghosts in the dark, but every pour still pulls at that mark. You're gone like the music from an old sad song, but the silence you left just lingers too long. Whispering your name, every sip brings back that slow burning flame. Your laughter's still trapped in this amber sea, floating somewhere between pain and memory. No matter how deep or how fast, I still hear echoes in the glass. The jukebox froze on that final refrain, a love that collapsed under too much strain. I try to forget, but the drink don't lie. It paints your goodbye across the sky. Guitar. just playing the blues in a slow lost dance. If the past had a door, I'd leave it closed. But this whiskey keeps breaking every lock I know. Yeah, there are echoes in the glass, and they don't fade away, like the sound of your heels when you walked away. This bar's just a chapel for hearts that break, and I'm praying for peace with edge. Late night hum, the bar's half full, whiskey warm, but the air is cold. Fingers dance on rusty strings, telling tales of forgotten things. Neon flickers, shadows fall, lost in echoes down the hall. Each note a sigh, a whispered prayer, caught between the smoke and air. Midnight pour and rusty strings, a song of heartache slowly sings. Guitar cries in soft refrain, drowning memories, soothing pain. Pour me one more, let the music ring in the silence of these midnight streams. Time stands still beneath the moon, a slow dance to a broken tune. The bottle's friend, the stranger's smile, stay with me a little while. The night, but for now, hold me tight. Whiskey burns and music flows where the lonely river goes. Final midnight pour and rusty strings, a song of heartache slowly sings. Guitar cries in soft refrain, drowning memories, soothing pain. Pour me one more, let the music ring in the silence of these midnight streams. The night lingers, soft and slow, in every note the feelings grow. The smoke rings rise in the midnight air, empty seats and a worn-out chair. Whiskey's warm, but it can't replace the faded smile upon your face. Strings hum soft like a distant prayer. Every note's a memory laid bare. Broken promises in every chord, a silent pain I can't afford. Smoke rings and broken promises, whiskey burns and endless wishes, guitar cries in the pale moonlight, holding on to the fading night. Let the music drown my fears through the heartache and the tears. The clock ticks slow, the past won't fade. Lost in the song the blues have made. I pour another, chase the ghost of love I lost and missed the most. That the night did make. But till then, I'll keep holding tight to smoke rings in the fading light. A fading light. Smoke rings and broken promises, whiskey burns and endless wishes, guitar cries in the pale moonlight, holding on to the fading night. Let the music drown my fears through the heartache and the tears. The night is long, the whiskey's slow, and the guitar whispers what I can't show. Beneath the neon glow, whiskey's warmth in a glass I know. Electric strings paint a fading scene of silent nights and forgotten dreams. Smoke curls slow around the barroom light, echoes of love lost in the quiet night. Fingers trace memories on every fret, chasing shadows I can't forget. Whispers on the Bourbon trail, heartbeats drown in a lonesome well. Guitar sings the blues so slow in the dark where lost souls go. Pour me one more, let sorrow sail of the Bourbon Trail. Time slips by like a midnight breeze, carrying tales across the sea. In every chord a story's told of hearts once warm, now growing cold. Bends where broken hearts begin to mend. Whispers on the Bourbon Trail. Heartbeats drown in a lonesome well. Guitar sings the blues so slow. In the dark where lost souls go, pour me one more, let sorrow sail on whispers of the Bourbon Trail. The night fades soft, but the song remains. Whispers echo through the Bourbon Lane.